in today's economy. So there's this woman, she's an entrepreneur, and she's saying that she had a terrible year, meaning that she hadn't made any profit, and she can barely pay for food. She can barely pay for food. So we're gonna listen in to what she has to say, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on it. All right. So let's go ahead and rock out.
I figured it out, and I was able to stay. This last year for me has been absolutely horrible. I am an entrepreneur, and I have been extremely just living in actual poverty. And, I've gotten through that. I lost my dog, my puppy, my baby in August. And, after a really expensive surgery, and I was gonna have to leave everything and move home to Harrisburg with my dad, but I just couldn't do it. And the last minute I figured it out, and I was able to stay, and I figured it out in September, but the cycles, they keep happening. And I've been struggling again, and I was banking on a huge deal that I worked so hard on, a big real estate deal that yesterday the girl backed out. We were supposed to close tomorrow. And then yesterday my car battery dies. Mind you, I have $0. I can't afford to eat, literally nothing. I have $0. And my car battery died, but I was able to fix it. But then I come out this morning and I have a boot on my car, and it's the same thing that happened in July. And it's just like God continuously is just kicking me when I'm down. And it's the cycle that just keeps happening. And nobody, like the people in my life, just the person in my life is just horrible. And I just can't do it anymore. And I'm making this video because I literally have nothing left to fucking lose, and I don't have anybody to talk to, and I'm at my wit's end. Like, I don't know how I can keep going. And I just pray that I can look back at this one day and just like, I hope I have the strength.
There was a time in my life where I would have sympathy for somebody just off the rip. I would start to have sympathy for somebody when they start crying. But here's the thing. I don't have sympathy here. And the reason I don't have sympathy is because first mistake, you had the opportunity to move back in with your father. You decided not to. That's one mistake, because what you could have done, you could have moved back in with your father, got yourself together, figured some things out, stack your bread back up, and then got back out there. So you decided not to do that because you said you figured it out, right? Then you're going to sit here and say that God continues to keep kicking you while you're down. First and foremost, that's one thing that you are not about to put that on God. That's what you're not about to do. That is not a God situation. That's a you situation. Because what you could have done, and this is why I don't care about what everybody's talking about, this other bullshit about, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm doing it. I've done that shit too, bro. It ain't glitz and glamour like you think it is. That's why I am very, very comfortable in the fact that I still have my 9-to-5 job, and I am building this platform business on the side. Because eventually, this entire thing will then get in the way. Well, not this entire thing, but at some point, this thing is going to be so big to the point where my job is going to get in the way of me getting to an even bigger bag. So that's why I'm still working the 9-to-5 to make sure everything is taken care of on the back end with the bills and all that extra shit to maintain the lifestyle, right? And while I don't have to stress about money, now I'm over here building this platform. Now I can really focus in on and not having to worry about what's going on back here. And see, you shorty, you didn't put all your eggs in one basket because you probably thought that shit was about to be easy. This entrepreneurship was sweet cupcakes and ice cream. And now you in for a rude fucking awakening. And now you on TikTok and on Instagram and on TikTok over this bitch struggling and crying, talking about God kicking you while you down. That ain't the case. You still got a lot of time. You still got a lot of life. It ain't, I don't know what you're trying to give up for. Nigga, there's jobs hiring all over. Yeah, you may have to go and get you a job at McDonald's. But it's gonna help you pay your bills. It's gonna help you stop getting boots in your car. Get away from whatever situation or whatever area that you in. Get out of it. Go back to where your father's at. Go rebuild back up. Go rebuild yourself back up, and then come back out with a different mindset. You talking about you putting all your eggs in one basket on this deal, shorty, you bugging. You banking on this one deal, and that's what happens in real estate. That's one of the many things in real estate, because now you banking on somebody else to make a purchase so that way you can make your bread. Shit happens. That's part of real estate. Everything looks good, everything is sounding good, and it comes down to the wire the last fucking minute, and they back the fuck out. You like, bro, come on, fam. What are we doing? So I know some friends that has happened to, but because they had financial support, they had help, you know, they had other things going on, they weren't tripping about it. Yeah, it probably would have been a huge deal, but that didn't stop them. So you putting all your eggs in one basket. Go back, go get a job. And if you still want to do real estate on the side. Yeah, you may be tired because you got to do a lot of different things. Listen, figure it out. But one of the things that you shouldn't be doing right now is getting online, crying to the whole goddamn world about you struggling because you didn't get a deal. I did a video, when was this? Wednesday? I did a video Wednesday that of this woman who is 40 years old. She up here crying online talking about, I don't know, my life is in shambles and I don't understand because I look back on my life, I'm reflecting on my life and I haven't completed anything. I haven't done anything. What is life? All this extra shit. Like, bro, that's your fault. That's a self-inflicting wound. That's on you. That's on you. And you getting online crying and hooping and hollering about it ain't gonna help the situation. How about you go figure it out? Go figure it out. This doesn't make any sense to me, and I don't have any sympathy or empathy for you. I don't. Because what you wanted was that lifestyle, and you haven't accomplished it. Okay, cool. You failed numerous of times. Get the fuck back up, dust yourself off, and get to it. Figure it out. I don't know. I don't understand. That's the shit that I don't be understanding, dog. I don't understand this. What's your reason? I just want to know, what's your reasoning for getting online to come cry and tell everybody about this? Are you looking for a Cash App? You looking for a GoFundMe? Or is this in your head? You thought this was going to be something that's going to get you a lot of views and going to get you popular? Or what? What you think? A person who wants to purchase a home is going to reach out to you and say, hey, listen, you know, I saw your video, I saw you crying, so I think I have a little empathy for you, so now I want to go buy a house from you. You think that's what it is? What is it? What you think that there's some other woman out here who's feeling the same way, so you decided to put your struggles out there in the world so that way that you can feel a part of, they can feel a part of something, a part of a community or something? What is it? Get y'all shit together, man. Get your shit together. The world ain't over. Your life ain't over. You woke up. You're still breathing. So get to fucking work. Find out. Figure it out. Find out. Stop crying. Wipe your tears. Go figure some shit out. I would say go move back with your dad and tell him the situation, because if that's your dad and he willing to let you move back in with him, do what you got to do. He already paying the bills. So I'm pretty sure if you're his daughter and he care about his daughter, he's like, listen, don't even worry about paying the bills. I just want you to focus on you and build yourself back up. I've been paying bills all this time, so there ain't no reason for you to come in here and start paying some shit in here. No, build your shit back up. Focus on the things that you need to focus on, and then you can rebuild yourself back up and get back out there. That shit wild. I never understood that, bro. But let me know what y'all think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification, dog.